Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, a breaking story is shaking the world once again. Ukraine has struck Russia's key strategic asset, the Crimean Bridge, in what appears to be one of the most daring and precise attacks in recent months. This bridge, also known as the Kerch Bridge, connects mainland Russia with the occupied Crimean Peninsula. It's far more than just a structure of steel and concrete. It is a powerful symbol of Russian control over Crimea and a vital supply route for Moscow's forces. Now, explosions have once again rocked the bridge, sending shockwaves across the region and sparking fresh tensions. Reports suggest that Ukraine's security service, the SBU, carried out a precise and powerful strike, allegedly using underwater explosives. According to multiple sources, the explosion targeted the bridge's supporting pillars beneath the surface, causing significant damage to one of the spans and temporarily halting both road and rail traffic. The strike was executed during the early morning hours, minimizing civilian casualties, but maximizing the impact on Russia's logistics and morale. For Russia, this is more than an attack on infrastructure. It is a direct blow to President Vladimir Putin's image of stability and control. The Crimean Bridge was inaugurated with great pride back in 2018, with Putin himself driving the first truck across it. Since then, it has served as a lifeline for transporting military supplies, fuel, and personnel to the front lines in southern Ukraine. Each time this bridge gets hit, it disrupts Russian supply chains, delays reinforcements, and shatters the illusion that Crimea is untouchable. Ukraine, on the other hand, views this bridge as a legitimate military target. It represents occupation, and disabling it is part of Kiev's broader effort to reclaim its territory. This new strike demonstrates just how much Ukraine's military capabilities have evolved. In the early months of the war, such precision operations seemed impossible. But now, with advanced drones, underwater delivery systems, and crucial intelligence support, Ukraine has shown that even Russia's most secure assets are within reach. Satellite images from the aftermath reveal smoke rising from the bridge, with at least one section visibly damaged. Traffic was suspended for several hours as Russian officials sealed off the area, claiming that repair work was already underway. Russian state media quickly downplayed the incident, but independent analysts argue the damage appears far more serious than Moscow admits. It's a familiar pattern. Every time Ukraine successfully targets this bridge, Russia scrambles to control the narrative. This latest attack is part of a broader Ukrainian strategy, a campaign of deep strikes designed to cut off Russian supply routes and force Moscow to stretch its defenses thin. By hitting critical infrastructure like bridges, airfields, and fuel depots, Ukraine is making it harder for Russia to sustain its war effort. These operations also serve a psychological purpose. Every explosion on the Crimean Bridge reminds Russian citizens that the war is not distant. It's hitting the very symbols they were told were invincible. Moscow's response has been predictable. Russian officials condemned the attack as an act of terrorism and vowed retaliation. However, despite Russia's threats, Ukraine's leadership remains defiant, insisting that any structure used for military transport is a legitimate target. Kiev's message is clear. As long as Russia occupies Crimea, the bridge will never be safe. This isn't the first time the Crimean Bridge has been attacked. A major strike in October 2022 and another in July 2023 proved its vulnerability. But this latest strike, reportedly using underwater drones, highlights how much more sophisticated Ukraine's methods have become. Hitting underwater supports requires advanced reconnaissance and coordination. It's not a random explosion. It's a precision strike, demonstrating the growing integration of intelligence, technology, and timing in Ukraine's military strategy. For the Russian public, the repeated damage to the bridge is a growing source of frustration. What was once a symbol of national pride is now a reminder that security is never guaranteed. For Ukraine, the psychological effect is just as important. Every successful strike boosts morale and keeps the spirit of defiance alive. In the end, this strike isn't just about a bridge. It's about the balance of power, the fight for sovereignty, and the will of a nation refusing to give up. The Crimean Bridge, once a symbol of permanence, now stands as a symbol of vulnerability. And as the smoke clears over the Kerch Strait, one truth stands out. This war is not only being fought on the battlefield but also in the hearts, minds, and symbols that define nations. Thanks for watching. If you found this update informative, please give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more breaking news and analysis. Stay safe, and see you next time.